Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So, it's been a few weeks now since the big update. Today's patch brought more fixes and some more API scripting thingies for wheels and for rotor locks. So not too much interesting, but a lot of bug fixes, which is good because this game crashed on me a few times this week and last week. Not in this save file, oddly enough, but still. Also, you can see we're back at the base. Our ship is already connected, and I cut this out last time, but there was an incident, which basically gives me now a new mission at the beginning of this session. Basically, I want to put thrusters on the base, because when I got back, the Space Moth and the fighter and the rocket were like 100-200 meters away from this thing, and it was not them that moved, it was the space station for some reason. So, and I also almost bumped it into space again because I rammed into it with my ship a little bit while docking, obviously. So yeah, I need to put thrusters on these and a gyroscope pretty much. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let me see, actually we can we start production on... Let's see. Where is that stuff? These? And these? Is that possible? Well, we need magnesium powder, but there we go. So yeah, we start producing weapons, or ammunition, rather. And yeah, let's grab some... Actually, we already have thrusters here, so let's get the gyroscope. There we go. So where should we put these? I think one thruster per direction is more than enough, I think. So I guess we'll put them in like these, like fairly random places. Or I don't know, can we put it like on top of this? Let me grab some steel plates and try to fix the positioning. Or find out what positioning we need. Also, I included that bit at the end of the last video. I died, so that's why I have a lot of multiple equipment in my inventory, which I should get rid of. There we go. Much better. Righto. There is this. Now, I could put it at the end of this. You know. Yes, let's do that actually. Like that. So it looks a little bit connected at least. Let's just fix the positions of these things first. Also, what I have been noticing, and a lot of people in the community have been noticing it as well, the game does not run as smooth anymore as it did before. Which a lot of people suspect is because of the graphic upgrade. And, you know, I like good graphics, I do. But if it makes the game worser than before in the performance department, I got a problem with it. And right now, it's a bit iffy, to say the least. So I'm not a big fan of it right now. I've had some lags in places there shouldn't be. And I said it before, the graphics, they look okay, but I have some problems with the sun flares and stuff, so... you know, it's a problem, because the update came with wheels, and I love the wheels update, I really do. But the rest of it is just so painful. I really hope they improve upon this in the future someday. But I reckon the next major update will be quite a while away now again. I mean, the last two have been in quite succession actually, if you think about it. So we might have another waiting period ahead of us. Alright, now 2 thrusters left, which are the left and right one. Now I actually think we can, like, I don't know, put these thrusters on top of here. Like so. And then we might need like a shit ton of thruster components. Actually, let's get producing. Otherwise, we will not have the necessary parts. Where are the thruster components? Yes, there they are. Let's make thousands of these things, shall we? There we go. Good boy. Now let's grab what we have. We have stuff like that. Do we even have thrust? Oh yeah, we do. Have some of them. That's very irritating, you know, that the welder continues to weld. Did not do that before the update. Now it does, and you know, it kind of can be cool, you know, as a visual thing, that you can just keep welding like that and like pretend you're doing something meaningful. But right now, it does not stop when you're missing components, so it's basically just a waste of energy. It's kind of sad. I'm really not sure if I like that update. The more I play, the less sure I become. Well, it's a bit of a back and forth, actually. Every time I build a rover or a buggy, I'm like delighted. And every time I do something else, I'm not. Mixed feelings, I guess is the best way to describe this right now. But yeah, that's how it goes. Let me get some of that. Ah yes, more grids. We do have them. Good. Just trying to get everything together. Yes, very good. Motors, computers. I'm not even sure a gyroscope would be necessary, but, you know, just for safety reasons, I guess. I'm not sure. Does this gyroscope should make it a bit more stable, I guess? Or at least that's my theory, why I put it in. Not quite sure if it actually is true, though. Ah, a bit more. Has it stopped producing? Either it has stopped producing, or it is finished. Cannot really see any thruster compo. Oh yeah, okay, we have enough. All right, good. Right, these are well done. Let me go over to this one. And after that, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem anymore. The drifting off into space conundrum that we have every once in a while. I hope so, at least. There we go. And then after that, while our factory is producing guns or ammo again, I think we could improve upon our ship, our mining ship. Two things: additional thrusters. I think that's a good idea, as it has been shown over the last few hours of excursion. Additional thrusters will give our ship a bit more maneuverability, which is nice. And what I also would like to do is to put on an assembler somewhere in the ship, if I find the space for it. Because if we do, that will mean that we have all the means necessary to self-sustain in that thing, as long as we have the resources. So we can produce anything, we can repair our ship on the fly. That would be like the goal, you know? Because last time I got thinking, what would I have done if this station drifted off further towards the Earth, because that's what it was doing. What would I have done besides trying to reload an old save? And the answer, of course, is I would have I would have needed to go back to the Earth and basically gather more components to build a new space platform. Or at least get enough components to build an assembler on my ship here, on the big one, you know? And that's why I think we should put an assembler into this baby. I think we have the space. There's still some space, like, we could put it right here. We could... Actually, well, to be fair, there's no connection. Well, we could put the assembler here and then replace this one with a conveyor junction and then move over. Or move the conveyors up here. Yeah, that should work. I think that's a good idea. Let me grab a assembler. Oh. There we go. I just wanted to say, why does it not fit? Motor display computers. Should be able to access them from here somehow. Like this. Hopefully. This... what else did I need? Oh god. Goldfish brain again. Displays and motors, right. Displays and motors. Also, we need some of that, some of that, some of that. And our ship is self-supplying, more or less. We have everything on this ship that we need. Sweet. Let me get onto the conveyors. Let's give this a bit of color. Actually, the conveyors should also be red, if I'm thinking about it. I should give the whole ship a bit of color, actually. Looks rather bland right now, to be quite honest. There we go. Right, what did we wanted to do? Ah, yes, right, this. Oh yes, more motors. I forgot. Sweet. Okay, so that's hooked up. So good. So far, so good. Yes. Now, additional thrusters. Right. Let's see. I think we said sidewards thrusters would make it a bit more maneuverable, maybe even up and down thrusters. Like, the problem is here we don't really have space unless we move the antenna one piece into the front. Right. Let me just check something. I'm not quite sure. Why does this thing does not have any ammunition? Is it not connected? What? Is this thing not connected to the rest of the... It should be. That is very odd. This Gatling turret should be able to connect to every other bit. Yet it does not. Curious. Is it not? Very curious indeed. Wait, is the... Can I take it with the other turrets? Because I know this one worked at one point. Yes, it actually does work still. Yeah, the lower one is not connected for some reason. It's always a bother with these, with the conveyors. And sometimes it's so hard to actually, you know, do diagnostics and figure out why it does not work. There's a conveyor. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is a sorter. I was under the impression this was a normal conveyor junction. But of course it was not. Like so. Now. Yeah, see, it snatches ammo automatically. I was pretty sure that it should have automatically grabbed some ammo. That's why I got a bit suspicious. There we go. So yeah, what I was about to say. If we move the antenna one block to the front, then we can put a second downward thruster here. We can put another one here. Then we can put one or two, depending on what do we want to do. I guess one thruster here and one here. Which should still leave us with more than enough reactor capacity to fully operate our ship, yet give us more maneuverability if we need it. I think that's actually a good upgrade. I think we should do that. Let's prepare everything. This might be a bit bothersome to move the antenna because there's quite a lot of components in it. This is not a cargo, although I can access cargo through here. Let me just put all the stuff in here so we can grab it again. Yes, yes. Right, so this is all, most of it, of this stuff is from the antenna. Oh, thank you. That's like... Is that like the first time we got an energy low warning? Oh wait, it does always give you the energy low warning. What it does not give you is the oxygen low warning, is it? Cannot really remember now. Well, we've been around quite a while without recharging, so I guess that makes sense. And the last few times when we recharged, I guess we only recharged the oxygen levels, which is fairly quick. So I guess that's why we ran out of energy. Simple. Righto, let's get to it. So the antenna will be here. I want to have this part looking forward, just from an aesthetic point of view. Let's just get more supplies here. There we go. Let's first get that and that. Now let's get the rest of it. Yeah, radio communication components are quite heavy, aren't they? Now we should be able to get the rest of the stuff. Sweet! Okie dokie. Now, to put on the thrusters. This one. You know, that's something I think I said that already, but I love this about space engineers. The process of upgrading your ship. You know, sometimes it makes sense to build a completely new ship if your old ship is not even close to be able to manage the task. Then it's a good idea to build a new ship. But sometimes simply upgrading it, you know, makes it quite interesting, because you keep the overall design, but you just adapt it, improve it. It's like an evolution of your own ship, and it's beautiful to see. Technically, I should have like saved every version of it as a blueprint and then display it in its different iterations. Would have been nice to look at, actually. Need to remember that for the next time. It's something I do when I work in creative. I often save a lot of versions of my ships. You know, just to see basically what my progress was. It's kind of interesting, I guess. But yeah, in survival, I almost never work with blueprints and stuff. Because I don't know, projectors are a bit awkward to work with. At least, I have to be fair, it's been a long time since I tried it. But I remember the last time I tried to do something with projectors, it was very awkward. But yeah, in creative I'm a big fan of blueprints, especially now since you can like sort through blueprints with like with a search bar. You didn't have that like a few updates ago, so that's quite nice because I tend to label my ships in a very specific manner, which helps me finding them a lot easier. It's really a lot easier for me now to like search for a specific ship. You know, if I want to have like a I don't know, a bomber or something, atmospheric fighter jet or something, then I know exactly what kind of terms I need to search for. Right, look at that. Looks still quite sweet. What we could debate about, you know, what we should do is putting another layer of solar panels on the outside here, so we have like a wider reach with the solar panels. The advantage obviously would be we have more power that we gather during, you know, during the sun phases. The disadvantage obviously being it's a bit more spacious if we do that, and a little bit higher chance of actually smashing into things, especially if we're digging. I think for now I will leave it like that, because we have a lot of asteroids with uranium around, you know. So I think we'll leave it right now. Just wanna do like a design thingy here right now. Give me a second. Wait. I want white, like complete white. There we go. Sweet. Oh yeah, there's no symmetry mode. I just was thinking, why is it not on here? But yeah, because no symmetry mode. That's why. Sweet! And we still haven't given it a name. I should give my ships like Swiss German names that nobody can speak. You know, nobody can pronounce. That would actually be kind of funny. Maybe I should do that. Call it something like a Chochich Ashley or something. That would be quite sweet. Ah, there we go. You know, a bit of color always freshens up the ship design, you know, makes it easier on the eyes. That's satisfactory, I would say. Okay, so we have upgraded our base, we have upgraded our ship, our mining ship. Now, what's the status on our weaponry, or our ammo, rather? Do we have lots of ammo right now? We have some missiles. Shall we produce some more of this? Yeah, I think we've run out of something for missile production. Uranium, it seems, because most of your uranium goes straight into the reactor, I think. That's fine. We'll just take that. Yeah, some of it gets like sucked right into the drill ship. Where is our fighter even? Over there. Also, we should name our... Really, I should name my crafts, otherwise it will be quite hard to actually figure out which ship is where. Wait, what? Oh no, wait, I need to... the rocket launchers need to be loaded manually, I forgot. Of course, I forgot. How much can this load? About 40, I suppose? Yeah, would make sense, right? Something like that. So we need more before we can proceed with our fighter jet. Where? But seriously, am I not uranium? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, okay. I'm full scale producing magnesium right now. So let's get the uranium back. Oh, look at that! My reactors are packing, especially this one. 199 uranium ingots. Jesus. This one is 33. That's the base reactor, so to speak. That's the on-base reactor. No, that's actually the one that was filled was the drill ship reactor, actually. So let's put these into the one assembler. Oh wait, which one is it in right now? It's in the speed assembler. The first one, right. So, shall produce some more rockets. Get on with it, let's go. I really would like to test out the fighter, if we can, in this episode. That would be quite sweet. Ow. I don't know, since the update, I keep bumping into stuff, like, excessively so. Really, really annoying. Oh, look at that. So at least we can test this. This has now 27,000. 27,000 shots. Alright, are you ready? Also, you see the red cross pattern there? And also, that block that is right in front of the cockpit, it almost looks like a, you know, like a targeting interface with the red dots on it. That is interesting. You know what? Ooh, shall we go to the... Oh, yeah, I have an idea. I have a good idea. First off, let me, you know, I said it looked like an interface, so we might as well make it blue. You know? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. So the red is very good visible on it. Right. Let's go to that unknown signal. We'll loot it, as normal. And then, once we looted it, we'll destroy it! Yes! At least that's the plan. But yeah, I like the design. I mean, it's very hard visually to see things in front of you, but you're quite secure. I mean, if you're targeting something, most of the time that enemy thing has an antenna. So you can target it like this, and just blast it, you know? So at least that's the theory. Acceleration and deacceleration are fine. I'm accelerating at a quite higher pace than deaccelerating, obviously, because of more thrusters. But you know, if we're in combat, we're not gonna have this super high speed anyway, so... Right, let's keep at a distance like so. Let's see, don't bump into the stupid thing and smash your head in. Skeleton rifle. Sweet. I'll take that. Then, actually, there's supposed to be a... Yes, one of these. And there's also some uranium in there. From where can we access that uranium? I think from below we should be able to... Yep. Thank you very much. Where's our ship? There it is! Right. Let's blast it. Ooh. Oh, look at that! Destruction! It's too bad we cannot really see the destruction. But I think we did quite well, wouldn't you say? Oh, I love the debris floating around. Sweet. Right, mission accomplished. Enemy invader destroyed. Well, invader. We brought them democracy. Which we should do with the pirate base at one point. Actually, I should have made like a note where the pirate base is. We'll find it again anyways. But what we need to do before we blast off to find the pirate base is to put some landing gear on this thing. And then, so we can plop it onto the mining ship. Jesus, we're really slowly de-accelerating. That's dangerous as hell. But yeah, let's say the mission of this thing is not to fly long distances and then engage. It's staying on this ship here and then short-range engagements, like intercepting enemy fighters that come for me. So I guess it's all right. Where should we put the landing gear? I think we should put it... Wait, if we put it here, it will be destroyed by the flames, right? Unless we put it like this. Let's put it like that, and then one like so. That should be enough to anchor it onto our ship. Three large steel tubes and 2 motors. Large steel... Jesus, this is so disorganized. I really should have like a sorting system for these things, but hey. Okie dokie. Docking process initiated. Or something like that. Yeah, I guess we would like put it right here, wouldn't we? It shouldn't be in the way when we're drilling, because it's too far back for that. Also, why is the front not connecting properly? Oh, because it's not welded, stupid. But it's still connected somehow, apparently. Right, this thing should not fly off. Sweet! I mean, we have pretty much everything ready now. Hopefully, to engage pirates in combat. Oh wait! Rockets! Yeah, I like rockets. Do you like rockets? Well, explosions in general are a fine thing, aren't they? Let's go. Everything out. Jesus, these missiles are heavy. Well, figures, I guess, but, you know. Yeah, 40, as I suspected. So we have 6 spare missiles right now, which means we can fire 3 times. We shall do so. Just to see the firing pattern, so to speak. Alright, so this is a bit more spacious, the 2 dots. Well, you know, if you look at the aiming pattern, it's actually quite nice. I like it. Right, let's fire some missiles, shall we? Yes. I like it. I think this fighter craft is ready to fight, ready for its mission. Also, the music is picking up. I wonder if the music became like this because I fired weapons. Not quite sure, actually. I made it do this, so to speak. Alright, so we park it on top of here. Obviously, we'll turn it off, because otherwise the thrusters will try to resist. Oh, what I need to test is if these things will destroy it. I mean, this block here could be in the way of this thingy here, you know, thruster damage and such. I'm actually not quite sure how far the thrusters reach. If it's like 1, 2, 3 blocks, then we might be okay. Anyway, shall we take the big one for a spin? Because, you know, we improved a little bit, so why not? Also, I think we'll see quite quickly if our little buddy is going to get disconnected, so to speak. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm also quite sure this would, like, destroy your platform, but hey. I heard something. Did we run into something? I hope not. Right, let's see. Right, if the thrusters would deal some damage, then we should have noticed by now. Also, it feels a little bit better to navigate this thing. And I think we're like at a very good point of thrusters to reactors, because you see 88% at max. That's quite sweet, actually. What is that? Oh, that's my gear from when I died in here. That is what that ruckus was. Alright, makes sense. Right, let's check on the ship. Any damage? Doesn't look like it. No deformation. It works! Sweet! So there's only one thing to do now. Obviously. Wait, how did we name the space moth again? Where is the space moth? I don't even see it right now. SSC. For what? What did I even... You know, I often make these acronyms. I'm not quite sure what this stands for. Like Swiss Space Cooperation, maybe? I don't know. Let's just do it. So this is the SSC. What should we call it? It should be a Swiss name, obviously. Let me think about this for a minute. All right. So let's. What is Swiss famous for? Chocolate, obviously. So this is SSC Toblerone. Obviously. Well, it's not. I know it's not triangle shaped. I don't care. And then this one. We're gonna name this one as well. This is gonna be the SSC Wilhelm Tell, which, if you don't know, that's like a Swiss folklore hero with a crossbow, which like fought tyrants and shit. So yeah, pretty good name for a fighter ship, right? Right. I think we're complete. I think we did everything. We should be ready to move out and maybe fight the pirates? If we're lucky? I don't know. We shall see. But not this time. Next time. Probably. Right. Time for the thumbnail. Give me a second. Perfect. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.
Sorry.